How did that come around in your mind to think branding might be a good idea?
So my original brand name was set up for industrial commercial work in its inception, and that was a driving factor of trying to get a lot of that work. That never happened. Domestic side of things just took over. The introduction of heat pumps really started to drive the knowledge that what the name I've got just isn't going to cut it. It was quantum gas engineering. Nobody's going to come to quantum gas engineering for heating and cooling systems, particularly a heat pump. It just doesn't say anything about renewables whatsoever. It says we are still doing gas works and we're the dinosaur. So it's just set to be at the bottom of the list for anybody who wants anything other than a gas boiler or, not to be disrespectful, but maybe some Luddites who don't like heat pumps and those sorts of things and claim
Yeah.
that they work. I had already thought about that a little bit as soon as heat pumps had been announced with government grants and things like that. Knowing this sort of stuff went back much further to around 2010. I was running another business as well that time, and that had a specific name. But I was conscious of maybe having to rebrand because at that time we had like solar, the big push on solar thermal. So I was thinking, well, how can we move forward if that's all going away? So I had thought about this a very long time, but never applied. And so when heat pumps kicked in, all that sort of stuff, and then when I had already thought about what's going to happen now with the name, and then you came along and prompted me on those things about we should probably rebrand. I was like, well, yeah, absolutely. What are we going to call it though? Which I think you came up with a name. So thank you very much for that.
It's
And
a
it was
catchy name.
simple. Yeah, it's just simple. It's easy. Everybody knows what we do. So what we'll call London. It's straightforward. Yeah, simple and doesn't necessarily lock us down onto one particular thing. So obviously it's heating and cooling, but we can use different things. We can do heating with boilers, heat pumps, cooling with air conditioning, air source heat pumps,